Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being a part of Coffee with Compassion. Glad to see you here this morning. Hey, it's Pastor Jason. I have something to share with you this morning. So I'm just so thankful that you've joined me, thankful that you're a part. You know, at Compassion this month, we've been going through the sermon series of making a difference. And that means that we want to not only individually, but collectively as the church, make a difference in our communities for Christ and bring glory to Him by serving Him. You know, I want to talk about sharing the gospel because that's the most important thing we do as believers. And how do we do it? You know, Jesus gave us a template in Luke 10. In Luke chapter 10, he sends out 72 of his followers. He says, I want you to go share the good news in the communities around us. And he says, go to the communities around us. He says, I want you to find the man of peace. And I want you to ask that person, hey, can I stay at your house? And if they say yes, then you go in and you stay with them. You live with them and you reside with them and you take a part of their hospitality. And he goes on to say, I want you to pray for the sick and let God heal them. And then at last, he says, then share the good news. Guys, this is more than just some random command that Christ gave to followers. This is the template for us sharing the gospel for all of us. You know, it can look like it's done different ways, but if we follow this, we can have an impact on people that we know and people that we care about. What does it mean? He says, look, go find the man of peace. He says, what he's saying is make a friend. Make a friend with someone. He says, ask them if you can live with them. Look, I don't suggest you do that with anybody, your coworkers, your neighbors. Don't go around asking people if you can live with them. But what Jesus is saying is build a relationship. Build a relationship with them. Get to know them. Then he goes on to say, pray for the sick. What he's saying there is meet a need. Meet a need. That might be praying for someone. That might be meeting a physical need. That might be just sitting down and listening to them in times of hard times. And then he says, share the gospel. Today, I want to talk to you, how do we make that friend and how do we build that relationship? Well, making a friend, all it means is finding that person that you can have an impact in their life. Someone that you might know already, or someone that you work with, or a neighbor, or somebody at the gym. It's somebody that you see on a regular basis that you know, if I become their friend, if I invest in that life, I could have an impact in that life. So you make that friend and then you want to build that relationship. How do we build a relationship to the point where we have an open door to share the gospel? Because here's the thing, I didn't coin this, but here's the thing. No one cares what you know until they know that you care. They don't care what you know till they know that you care. That means that relationship is so much more important when it comes to sharing the gospel, because when you have that relationship to where you could speak into someone's life, you can speak into their life. They will listen to you. If you walk up to some random stranger on the sidewalk, I'm telling you, you're probably not going to get anywhere. So you want to build that relationship. How do we do that? That means, number one, spending time with them. Time is the most important asset that you have. Because look, the Bible says that our time here on earth, our time in this life, it's a vapor. It's here and it's gone. It's disappearing. So each minute, each second that you have in your life is so valuable. And when you give that to somebody, you might as well be giving them gold. You're giving them something very valuable because your time is limited. But that helps build a relationship because deep down, eternity is within all of us. And we know when someone shares time with us, they're sharing something valuable. Secondly, you want to learn to listen to people. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you, we stink at that. We're not real good listeners. At least I know I'm not the best listener, and I want to be better. What does listening require? It means hearing what someone's saying. It does not mean thinking of the response that you're going to give. It does not mean necessarily even giving a response. It just means listening and hearing. I know the best friends I have in my life, they listen to me. They hear me. When I'm frustrated, they say, man, I'm sorry. I know you're frustrated. When I'm happy, they're happy. That's what a good listener does. Thirdly is investment, and that's kind of time and listening together. Investment is this, meaning I take part in your life. It means I want to be a part of what you're a part of. It means what you rejoice over, I rejoice over. It means what breaks your heart breaks mine. How you can measure investment is this. Think of that person that you want to invest in their life. I need to know if I need to invest more in this person, or if, we have that kind of relationship that is what could really be called friends. Think about it this way. If that person was gone, how would you feel? If you think, well, I might not know it might not impact my life much at all, then you have not invested to the point where you're that kind of friend. But if you think, man, if I lost that person, it would hurt. If that lost that person, it would sting. That is somebody you have invested in and has invested in you. That is a true friend, and that is somebody that you have a strong relationship with. Guys, thank you so much for being a part of today. May God bless you. May He show you relationships today that He wants to invest in, that you can invest in too. God bless you. See you soon.